Hello everyone, this is Blitz King, and what you see before you is the Victus HP box here, laptop. And be sure to hit like and subscribe. Tell you a little bit more about this, and I will be comparing this to also the Nintendo Switch 2 and also the PS5. So I'm going to go over some of the specs here. So, how you like me now? This has the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4050, Intel Core i5. This is generation 13 because I know it says like i5-13. So, yeah, 16 gigabyte memory. So I know that's pretty good. That's 8 to 16 is pretty good. I know some people got 32 gigabyte memory. So shout out to you if you do. Now I know that this is not the freaking, that this is not the the 5090. But but if you got some 5090 money that you want to that you got lying around and just want to throw your boy some of that, go right ahead. I won't stop you. But for right now, this will have to do. So I think this is a good starter level, or even like something in the 30 series or 20 series, I guess. But yeah. So what I'm running right now is this version of Cyberpunk 2077. I downloaded it on Steam just the other day. I'm not much of a PC gamer per se. I'm more of a console kind of dude, but I've been hearing things and I've been seeing things. And I wanted to check out how it is on the other side, on the PC side of things. And, I will say that it has been pretty tedious, trying to mess with these settings. I know sometimes I like to say it's nice to have options, but sometimes you have too many, it can get kind of tedious. And I know that sounds blasphemous to you PC techie dudes. So I know y'all would love y'all little settings and stuff, but I felt a little overwhelmed trying to get this to the settings that I like. But and I'm still going to be messing around with it. And please feel free to share like what your recommended settings are for Cyberpunk 2077 running on this particular piece of hardware here. But yeah, so let's show you how it looks so far. All right, go over here. Oh yeah, so this is, yeah, you can't tell this guy nothing. Like, look at him decked out in his armor, big old gun, looking like Cable from X-Men. But yeah. And I wanted to get this one because he has like a lot of stuff going for him right now. So got his big old armor and big old gun. So wanted to get this. So I thought he'd be like a good visual model for me. So he's just gonna stand there and model for me. But yeah, and I'm gonna also show you like what some of my settings are with this as well. Okay, so these are the current settings that I have. Okay, DLSS super resolution, transformer model. I'm sure many of you probably would know more about this than I. So your feedback is more than welcome. Like any suggested settings, I do have ray tracing on. And then some of these basic settings are all turned up. Well, some of these advanced settings, I should say, they are all turned up on pretty high here. So that's what we have going on. And so that's what we're doing here. Yeah, so these are the settings that I'm working with right now. And then go back out of here and show you my model. But there's more to this video than just this. But once again, please hit like, subscribe, and also share with me your thoughts. Please share with me like what your recommended settings are for the 4050 GTX specifically for the i5 13th generation for the HP Victus. So yeah, but I also have for you other versions of this, and my model here, he's going to be in the other versions as well. So I'm going to jump on over to the PS5 version next, and let me know what you think. All right, so now I am showing you the PS5 version of Cyberpunk 2077. As you see, this is the PC screen over here, and then this is, and mind you, my PC screen, by the way, you know, it's just my desktop screen. As you know, it's hard to find like a desktop screen that displays in like 4K or whatever. So you know, this Victus, 1080p, and even I'm seeing even higher specs, and people are still using like a 1080p screen, laptop, or even desktop monitor. So I don't know if this is going to be the fairest of comparisons, because I have, for the PS5 version, that's the PS5 right there, and so yeah, so this particular monitor is an Asus monitor. It is 4K monitor, 160 hertz monitor. Okay, 2160p. Now, of course, I know that the PS5 version does not, necessarily natively run Cyberpunk 2077 in 4K, but it is like, can be upscaled to be displayed on a 4K screen such as this. So I don't know if this would be the fairest of comparisons, considering that this screen is a bit more, it can display better than like the HP Victus's 1080p screen. Okay, but overall, I'm gonna go into the game here, and this is my model. He made sure that he was available for the PS5 version. So this is how he looks on the PS5, and I'm running it, in the quality mode, or the ray tracing mode, I should say. This is not, performance. And there you have it. So I have like ray tracing on, and yeah, so that's the graphics settings that I have it at right now. And once again, I'm using an Asus 4K monitor. It's a LCD Asus monitor, so 160 hertz. All right, so I'm gonna go back into the game here. So yeah, not bad. So this is the base PS5. I don't have a PS5 Pro. And next, I will show you how it's looking on the Nintendo Switch 2 version. All right, so what we have here is the Nintendo Switch 2 version of Cyberpunk 2077 running on the Nintendo Switch 2. So it looks good. This is pretty good. I like what I'm seeing here, and let me know what you think. So I showed you in this video the PS5 version of Cyberpunk 2077. I've showed you the RTX 4050 laptop version of Cyberpunk 2077, and now you see here before you the Nintendo Switch 2 version of Cyberpunk 2077. I mean, so looking at the Nintendo Switch 2 version, and then I'm looking here at the RTX 4050 version. I mean, remember, this is a $700. This is like a close to a $700 laptop, and this is in the 4050 series. So, and then you're looking at the Nintendo Switch 2 version, and it is the Nintendo Switch 2 version because I'll show you right here. So, see, it's the Nintendo Switch menu. That's what I've been rocking with, yeah. So yeah, and then I have it set on like quality settings. So yeah, I have the Nintendo Switch 2 version, running here. Yeah. Okay. Just want to give a good image of that. Never mind. But yeah, so these are the specs. These are the video graphics settings that I have for it. It's set in quality mode, and obviously this is docked. This is docked right here, so yeah. So got a lot going on here. So this is good stuff. Now you may notice that it's that quality mode is kind of grayed out here. Notice how it's like all this blue up here, and this is grayed out. So I can't choose, performance mode. And here's the reason why. It's because I have the 120 hertz turned off in my Nintendo Switch 2 settings. Now, once again, this is a 160 hertz screen by Asus. This is a 160 hertz 4K monitor by Asus, and then the Nintendo Switch 2 itself can run 120 hertz. Okay, and I'm going to show you like the menu settings that I have my Nintendo Switch 2 set at. All right, so I'm in my system settings for my Nintendo Switch 2. As you can see, HDR output, resolution, I got set to automatic, and this right here lets you know like what the dock output information is. So yeah, so as you can see, and it says 60 hertz because I have 120 hertz turned off, so it's 2160p. And then look at my monitor. Like my monitor shows that see. 2160p, 60 hertz. All right. And my PS5 and my Nintendo Switch 2 are sharing the same monitor. That's the reason why, like when I can go to, but of course the 4050 has its own screen with the laptop. This is a 1080p screen, by the way. But yeah, that's what we're looking at here. And so let me press B. And as you can see down here, right, as you can see, 120 hertz is checked off, so it's not on. And so doing that basically allows Cyberpunk to be displayed on your screen and upscale to 2160p, And I'm not saying that, obviously Cyberpunk 2077 on the Nintendo Switch 2 does not run natively in 4K, but if you want to do more than just 1440p, if you want to do more than 1440p display, then you have to go through those settings right there so that you can get 2160p display. So, and this is how it looks, and this is the setting that I prefer. Let me know what your preferred settings are in dock mode, of course, in dock mode for your Nintendo Switch 2. Whenever you play Cyberpunk 2077, so share in the comments. I showed you some of the settings that I have the 4050 set to. So please let me know your suggested settings for this. Yeah, but these are looking good. And Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and let me know what you think, and give me some suggestions. We're out.